Hi, I'm Mike LaValle. I'm here hanging out with the band KoRn. We're gonna be doing something special for their friend Jeff, their old band manager.
They just blew up so fast. It was like, within 3 months, every show was a line around the building.
Nice hit the windows. Maybe do like the KoRn logo back here. Make the Lamborghini opener.
Oh, put nitro in it.
Nitro.
The catch is, this guy has no idea they're doing anything for him.
Look at that thing. No way. Oh, man. You guys rule.
Well, this guy is a very close friend of ours. His name is Jeff Creath, and he has been very loyal to this band for a long time, for many years.
We first started off in his rehearsal space
Called Underground
Chicken Sound.
I worked at a restaurant, and the guy who owned the restaurant had a warehouse, and he couldn't afford the rent there, so he kind of pawned it off on me. I turned it into a studio, so a little rehearsal studio, and one thing led to another. Here comes KoRn in my lab.
And I remember the first time going in there, and then we started going to our set, started playing, and everybody in the whole studio would just stopped. And then he came in and he's like, "Oh, so Mr. Businessman."
So who's managing you guys?
Who's managing you guys right now? What can I do for you? And then that's when we started our relationship.
The first second I heard him, I was like, whoa, no, this is the first good band I've had in here.
You know, when we were like really trying to make it, struggling, he was there with us. And so we wanted to do this for him.
Pretty much just a blank car here, but it's got good lines, you know?
We need to change the grill today.
Change it, also it's all mesh.
Yeah, the business type.
Maybe change the covers here. Gotta get rid of these, obviously.
Change the door handle, make the Lamborghini doors.
Make the Lamborghini openers with the remote. Okay.
remote.
Maybe we do a suicide back door.
Just him being out there and taking us under his wing and just really started, I don't know, focusing our efforts in promoting the band and getting the band to be heard and known.
We were all brand new at it. And then KoRn started just blowing up.
Maybe do a
Gator it out.
navigation
It needs
system.
navigation, stereo
Maybe some TVs and
in the backs here.
yeah, like maybe put KoRn on the
But yeah,
on the
put KoRn on
shifter.
the shifters.
Do it all like we'll keep it all Gator.
We can do gator, the middle, and ostrich on the sides.
Oh, make this all wood, dark,
Yeah, get
like
rid
a
of-
dark wood. Get rid of the stainless stuff. So this looks like a good place to start with this car.
Oh, put nitro in it.
Nitro.
We're gonna see what we can do with these guys, get this car all fixed up for them. Buddy. So the paint scheme that you're thinking about for this car is metal goth, that type of
Yeah,
thing?
the black and grays and dark purples and stuff. But what stuff?
Geiger.
Vertebrae and
Oh yeah, I'm all over that.
and the big elongated heads and the hoses going in and out, all that stuff. That's all cool.
I have some ideas for a piece on the hood that has to deal with it has a skull, but a lot of biomechanical stuff around it that could blend into your paint. And maybe bring a couple of them on the inside of the car, like maybe a Geiger shifter.
Yeah.
You know, hand carved.
I think it would be cool, like maybe on the back of the trunk, to do like the KoRn logo.
And make it biomechanical. Don't make it pop.
Well, we just met with a band, man, that was like riding a tornado right there. In 3 minutes, they had this thing over budget, more than any other car we've ever done. Okay, it was ostrich skin and the Lambo doors and shaved the handles and sound systems and everything. But I was trying to keep up with them, but I think we did okay. But we're gonna make it happen. Do what we can.
Well, every payback for everybody's different. I mean, this just seemed like it'd be a cool thing for him.
This guy took me in his house. I didn't have any money.
Yeah,
he
you lived
fed
with
me.
him.
I lived with him. He kept me alive. This seems like a great opportunity for us to show him that we love him.
Hey, it's Mike LaValle again. We just met with the band KoRn on the tour bus. We talked to them. They designed the car. We got all the little elements that they wanted to have done. Now we got to get the car off to Detroit, get it all put together.
This car we're building for the band KoRn. They're actually going to be presenting the vehicle to their very first tour manager, who kind of helped them get their start. The car's going to be pretty sweet when it's done. It's going to Mike LaValle for graphics. So we're just doing some prep work.
What we're doing here now is we're getting ready to install the door solenoids for the automatic door poppers. Pretty simple installation. A little key fob to operate it. Operate all 4 doors with 1 key fob. We also got a little entry button over here. We removed the door handles to give it the slick, smooth look. Tim and I decided we needed to have a keyhole in here still. In case we lose power, we have a way to get in there to access the vehicle to open the door.
So we got our stunt driver, Rich, just pulled the car in on the rack here. We're gonna send her up in the air. We're gonna install our neon kit. These are straight in from Steven Spielberg. It's part of our special effects kit for the STS ride. These could be dangerous.
Yes. Yeah, this should fit really good up here to be hidden out of sight, just underneath the rocker.
Are you guys certified to do this sort of work here?
We can do everything and anything.
I got some drywall work at home I could...
Got arthritis now. We're getting ready to install these Corsa tips. We're going to cut these off, determine the sweet spot where to mount them, and it should look really nice, enhance the back end of the car. It's going to look real cool.
When we first went in there to rehearse, I remember him and his brother, they were like, man, you guys are going to be huge. This is going to be crazy. And we're like, oh, yeah. And then that's when that all started. They really started to believe in us. So we actually started to do parties.
Charge people, you know, like $5 a head to get in. And we'd rock out, help pay the rent.
And I knew everybody in Huntington Beach pretty much. I was born and raised there, so we got everyone in the door, and it just blew up like immediately.
All right, now it's time to hook this Cadillac up with a new sound system. Kicker and installation station are on deck and ready to roll.
It's actually a 2-piece sub box. We're going to do the 410s. We're going to put them at crazy angles there for them, give them a little flare. I think they've got about 4,000 total watts of power in here. It's going to be pretty obnoxious.
This Cadillac for KoRn is really presenting a lot of electrical challenges. This car is so sophisticated with its audio system. There are 14 speakers in this car. So to upgrade this system is quite the undertaking. We're going to make this thing rock, but it's going to be a challenge.
Get ready to pull up the sub box from the KoRn Cadillac here. Voila, Cadillac trunk. So we have the body kit components here from Regency out of Texas. They were actually designed and developed by one of our sister companies, Techstar, comprised of a front chin spoiler, rear fascia valance. We've got a rear spoiler, and we also have rockers. We've got the grill insert from E&G Classics installed in the front fascia. We're going to slap it back on the car so we can finish up for today.
That's that.
A couple of times we chartered a bus, and we went up to LA. We packed, I don't know, 100 people in it.
Remember the bus?
Party bus?
Party buses?
Yes. We had party buses. I drove a van actually at the time.
That's pretty much what we got signed off of one of those trips. We filled up those LA clubs.
Yep.
KoRn is in the house.
See this kicker symbol? This is just a sign of what's to come. We're taking this Cadillac STS. It's sort of in sleeper mode now, but we're going to turn it into a loud car inside and out. The guys from Kicker, John and Jay, hooked this bad boy up with a monster system. It's going to Mike LaValle. He's going to do the outside. You know what kind of work he does. Definitely excited to see how that comes out. We've also replaced all the fluids on this ride with Valvoline synthetics for extra performance, so this baby's ready to hit the road. On top of that, our friends at BFG have already set aside a whole new set of rubber because this caddy's getting a complete new set of shoes.
The guys at KoRn really want to take care of their manager. Jeff, enjoy these KDWs in that sweet Cadillac of yours.
We got the Blue Highway guys gonna take the KoRn car out to Mike LaValle. From there, it gets the wicked treatment. It's gonna be crazy when it's done. I can't wait to see this one.
Well, we just got the car in from Detroit. Welcome to sunny Snohomish. You wonder why they call it Snowhomish? This is it. Some kids make snow angels. Here at Killer Paint, we make snow angels of death. On each side of the car, we're gonna do a wedge, sort of a wedge graphic. We're gonna make it look like you actually cut a hole out of the side of the car. In there will be a Geiger-esque biomechanical, it's gonna look like rib bones and that type of thing. So it looks like you exposed the, you took the skin off the car and actually saw into the body of the car. Jonathan likes Geiger. Geiger is the artist who did the movie Alien. All this artwork is gonna be black on black, basically. They want the artwork so you can see it, but it doesn't stand out from 100 feet away. You have to kind of be close to the car to see what's going on. I've already loosely laid out something on here. This is just a rough guide to get me going. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just laying in some loose highlights. Geiger's artwork is very dark and disturbing, which kind of fits in with this whole heavy metal thing that we're doing.
He really stuck with us in the beginning.
They blew up so fast, and I didn't have any formal training as a manager. I was just kind of a punk kid who stumbled across a studio and happened to have one of the best bands in the world fall in my lap.
And it got to the point where it wasn't just, you couldn't handle that, that as big as it got. So we went on and we got different managers. And we all knew that we told him we love him and everything's good and everything is, but we've always never really got to pay him back in the way that he deserved to be paid back.
I wanted to make the inside of the car special with some, some extra stuff, like the wood grain paneling that was in the car. We decided to change it to a black wood. So took all the panels out, scuffed them, painted them gunmetal gray, and then I did a wood graining effect on it. And another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do something special with the shifter. So I decided to use the alien head that Geiger designed and make the shifter knob out of it. I sculpted it out of two-part epoxy putty, and then I sent it over to my jeweler, and he had it cast in silver. But then it'll pop onto the original housing of the shifter. And once we drill the holes on the side pieces will go back on, and you have a nice, wicked shifter made out of silver. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see how much more defined that is now that I've sprayed a little bit of black on it. Seems like a lot of work for such a little bit, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, now that I've knocked out all the dark areas, I'm gonna come back with some highlights to bring out the bright spots. Do a little candy over the top of it. It'll give the artwork a little bit more life. And then fade the edges, and I think we'll be good. Normally I wear a respirator, so all you kids at home wear respirators. Let's unwrap it and we'll see what it looks like. I got a couple little things I need to go in and fix, but pretty much that's that.
I worked for him for like 3 years and got out of the business.
Life is fast, you know. We started touring and we're young. So I got thrown into this whole mix.
They blew up so fast and I wasn't ready to keep up with them, so we kind of parted ways. I went to work for my dad. He talked me out of it, too. He said, come make lamps.
They want to put the KoRn logo on the trunk of the car, so I have the KoRn logo all ready to go. I'm gonna get it on the side of the trunk and make it look like it's raised up out of the metal, and I'm gonna add some more of this biomechanical stuff to kind of tie it in with the rest of the car. Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Matter of fact, it just gets me in the mood to just rock out, all right? Little KoRn flavor, okay? Oh, God. Anyways, that's not really it. That's KoRn for dolphins. We gotta do the artwork on the hood. This is the piece that we kind of talked over doing. I'm gonna do the skull and the biomechanical stuff coming off the side, and I'm gonna make it look like it's almost being molded out of the hood from the factory. All right, Jeff, I got one more thing for you. A little surprise under the hood. Can't tell you exactly what it is. I'm just gonna let you know that your boys are always gonna be with you. They're gonna be close anytime you take your car out for a spin.
It's the ultimate to do what we're doing for him on the ride.
It's Mike LaValle again. The car's here, the band's inside with Jeff. He's getting ready to be paid back like he's never been paid back before. And the best thing about it, he doesn't have a clue what's happening.
When you're in the stand here, I'll
No, you're thinking one in Westminster.
Is it in Westminster?
Westminster, that was the one, the first show that you guys played.
I think in Orange County, yeah.
You guys need to stop lying. Stop already. We need to stop all this. Hold up. Stop. Look, man. We built a car for you. Custom built a car.
Oh, that's right.
This is all a setup. That's what's going on.
It's a setup.
These guys are here for you.
They're here for you.
This has nothing to do with
That has nothing to do with KoRn.
Nothing at all. We're lying.
For real.
For real. I swear to God.
No, there's nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, man.
We really worked hard on design something that we wanted to give to you to show our appreciation for what you've done for us. And that we wouldn't be here was it for you, and we really wanted to pay you back, Don.
Man. Thank you guys so much, man. Yeah, that's incredible. And James. Oh, dang.
Ooh-wee! Look at that thing.
No way.
Man, that's pretty nice. Good thing I picked that grill out.
Oh, man.
You like those rims I picked out?
Look at, they did everything. Look at that.
I don't even know what to say, man.
I want to open the door, but I don't know how to get in.
You guys rule. You guys rule. Thank you so much.
Hey, check this out. KoRn, Jeff Creath.
Look at his gator.
Look at the gator stuff. Do you pick that, John?
Yeah.
This is clean.
I almost want to cry, man.
Peaceful. Yeah, exactly.
Look at.
So I don't know what to tell you guys.
This is nice, man.
Fieldy called me up and said that they were doing a documentary and they needed me to tell the story of how the band began. And then I came down here and I have a toothache and I was going to go to the dentist instead, but I'm glad I didn't.
What we did is we did this centerpiece on the hood and then down the side of the car, more biomechanical type of artwork. After the body work was done, after they shaved the handles and everything, they gave the car a base coat of Sherwin-Williams black. And then when it came to Seattle, we put my special paint work on there.
Look at that. Ooh.
You're only supposed to play KoRn only in this car.
Okay, that's okay. I can do that.
Kicker and installation station put together their talents and built you super stereo system in your car?
Square woofer.
Damn, look at those amps.
Bass! Yeah, dual exhaust on the back.
I want to jump up and down, but I think
You might pull something,
I
man.
know.
You're way too old for that.
Way too old.
Maybe back in the chicken sound days.
You got the Lexani wheels wrapped in VFG tires. And on the inside of the car, Caskin did your seat covers with a beautiful black alligator skin. We did a custom shifter made out of pure silver that looks just like the alien head.
That's hard to do, man.
That is so hot, dude. That is crazy.
That's the coolest motor I think I ever seen in my life.
Ever seen in my life. Look at that.
That's amazing. I want to drive it. It's a lot better than a 98 Dodge Ram.
I think it's amazing. You guys did an amazing job. I like to see Jeff's face. I like the fact he was so stoked, and I don't know, it made us feel good. He finally got something back from us.
Funny, because last week he ended up totaling a car, you know, and like just everything was crashing down on him, and I was like, don't worry about it, man. Everything's gonna be cool, you know. He was down, man. Couldn't be more perfect, you know. We made it. He didn't have a clue.
I'll tell you what, it's my toothache is now gone.
I'm blown away. I think the interior is my favorite part of the car. We had so many ideas in the beginning. I think we kind of went overboard on a lot of things, but everybody at the shop pitched in and toned it down and made everything tasteful and not too much, and I think that was the key to this car.
They're good. They got me good.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you so much. What can I say? These guys are the best.
Every stop sign in Huntington Beach had a KoRn sticker on it, and then it started going up the coast.
This like orange fluorescent with the black lettering?
That was the very first one. Me and him would sit there and pull thousands and thousands of stickers.
Yeah, over and over.
Over and over, just do them all night. All these stickers, and we'd go and we'd cut them, and then we'd go out in groups and just smack them everywhere.